This is Journey, an indie game about a cloaked traveler crossing a desert to reach the mountain on the other side. It's an incredibly simplistic game on its surface, but it quickly reveals itself to be a surprisingly deep and unforgettable experience thanks to its unorthodox approach to storytelling. With the exception of a single tutorial that specifies you hold a button to do something, there are no spoken or written words throughout the entire game. So you're set loose to wander this mysterious world with no information and no one to explain it to you. This means you get to spend most of your time exploring each area, searching for little details to help you piece together what happened and why you're here. There are a ton of clues scattered all over the place, but nothing answers your questions directly. Between each area, you're shown these gigantic, beautiful murals that reveal a much larger piece of the puzzle, but even these leave it up to you to decipher their true meaning. I wish more studios could learn from this example, because this is a level of respect you don't often see from developers. They treat you like an intelligent person who can actually think and draw conclusions on your own instead of feeling the need to hold your hand the entire time. Even at the very beginning, your goal is explained to you entirely through cinematography and subtle visual cues like this. Was that not clear? But Journey goes so much further than just exceptional visual storytelling. It makes unbelievable use of its musical score. All of the scenery and events are perfectly complemented by powerful songs that provide an emotional context for everything you're seeing. I know this is how music is supposed to be used in visual media, but very few games do it this well. The music is truly the driving force behind Journey. The soundtrack tells a story all by itself. In fact, sometimes it feels like the game was designed to accent the music rather than the other way around. Even outside of the gaming industry, this musical score was recognized as an artistic masterpiece. In 2012, Journey made history by becoming the first video game soundtrack to ever be nominated for a Grammy. And while it did not go on to win, it was still a huge accomplishment. Austin Wintory's work was honored at the same level as John Williams, Hans Zimmer, and Howard Shore. If that doesn't tell you how incredible this music is, all you can do is listen and learn for yourself. Beyond that, there are countless subtleties that transform this empty landscape into a breathtakingly immersive world. The traveler interacts with the environment by singing. When you float, your scarf's decorations burn away, and once they've been exhausted, you can't float anymore. You can find these magic glyphs that make your scarf longer. If you're nice, some of the critters will let you ride them for short distances. If you're playing at the same time as other people around the world, you can accidentally encounter each other and become travel buddies. And if you stand close enough together, you'll restore each other's energy with friendship powers. You can even see the sand getting blown around in the wind. Oh, and don't forget that each individual piece of sand can reflect light. There are so many details, it is impossible to notice all of them in a single playthrough. It's hard to believe that they managed to cram all of this stuff into such a small game. A huge amount of love clearly went into making this more than just another game you consume and then forget when the next game is released. I can't even begin to express how truly unique of an experience Journey is. Somehow, it offers something new every time you play it. I've played this game at least 30 times, and during the process of capturing the footage for this video, I still managed to discover something new that made it feel like a completely different game. It may have been my best playthrough yet. Anyway, instead of continuing my attempt to describe this indescribable game, I'll just say this. Some things in life are too good to pass up, and I believe Journey is one of those things. So do yourself a favor and go experience it for yourself.